Today has not been a good day. So loud that the room is shaking. This week, genuinely, I don't know, I'm eating a salad. Right there. This week, genuinely, has been really difficult. I'm working on doing something for school that I don't think I need to give full details on, but it requires outside collaboration with agents in a particular industry, that industry being the music industry, right? It's about 9:33 p.m. right now and I'm eating dinner. I usually eat dinner around like 6:30. And when I'm home, I eat dinner at like 6:30 latest. Very rarely do I push dinner past 8 p.m. But today, I was on fucking phone calls. And a lot of these phone calls were me getting yelled at by these agents. And I was sitting in the living room with my roommate, and I saw one of these texts come in, and I freaked out. And I felt like I was 12 again, feeling like a panic attack was coming on. And luckily, I've done a lot of work to make sure that those don't happen as frequently, and if they do, I can handle them. And part of that work was me being able to mitigate the one that almost happened today. But it almost happened, and it was hard. So I texted a couple people that I'm close to, some of them who work in the music industry, which, I don't know if I want to work in the music industry, but clearly I'm making YouTube videos, and clearly soon I will be having actual music come out, so I don't think I don't want to work in it. I just don't want to be an agent or anything like that. Clearly I have some vested interest in being a part of this industry. So I was scared that those people would make it difficult for me and make it impossible for me. And I was kind of stressed out, but I called the agent back. I let them know what was going on. They were very, very rude, very aggressive, fucking childish, idiot brain shit I've ever been texted. I've ever fucking talked on a phone call. It was like I was talking to a dumbass, because they are, and it was like I was talking to a fucking kid. I used to be a camp counselor, and it was like a child. But they were way more aggressive, and they had power over me. And that sucked. And in this conversation, all I could do, because I didn't want to make a problem, was I just kept saying, I'm sorry it didn't work out this time. Hopefully we can have it work out next time. And truly, that felt horrible. I want to be the bigger person, but I felt degraded afterwards in a way. And I know that, this is going to be so but I know that Jesus says, you turn the other cheek, and I try, and I do, and I did. And I turned that cheek, and I felt like shit. Because all I could think about was how, if that were happening, and my mom were there, or my dad were there, or my fucking brother was there, or some of my friends were there, and they heard this person talk to me like that, they would have a real fucking problem with that person. And, for my cousin, if he was there, I would be worried about that person's safety if he heard someone talking to me like that. And it felt weird to just take it. And I know that that's good. And I know that was correct. And I didn't want to burn any bridges. But it felt weird because it really was like this person was trying to make my life bad. And was bullying me in an industry that I'm not a part of. And I fucking don't care about. I don't want to fucking do agent shit. I don't care about that. Who gives a fuck? I don't want to put on shows for other people. I don't want to book. It's not my fucking business. And before I got on them, I called somebody who I look up to, who works in music, and I called somebody else who I look up to, and I called my dad's friend, somebody else I looked up to. And I was on the phone with my mom, and I was crying at this point. And I was nothing but grateful. Grateful that I have a parent who cares about me that much. Grateful that I have a home to go back to, which I'm doing this weekend. Grateful that I have so many friends and family members and people in my life who are really cheering me on. And the thing that I really don't like about those conversations and how those people treated me was, for one fucking moment, I didn't remember that. And I thought it was over. As if one person's negative ill will can take away all the positive will that everybody else has for me. And I don't like that. And I never, ever, ever, ever want to be the person to take that away from someone else, because that's not okay. And this is cliche, but if you are watching this, and I don't know you, I'm not going to pretend to seriously care because I don't know you. But I am rooting for you. And I hope you are rooting for me. Because we only have each other. For other people, something's not fucking clicking and I don't know what it is. And the worry is that it never will. Low-key, everybody always tells me that I'm really good at what I do. And it feels good, but it always feels a little weird because what I'm doing is not what I want to be doing. So I'm good at something that I don't really care about. And that's always a weird thing. I wish there was something I could say that tied this all together a little more neatly. But I don't know if there is, so. This is what you get.